Okay, so the purpose of this video is to show the gravity bug when you dock a small ship to a large one. So we're just outside Earth's gravity and I'm going to paste in a very basic large ship. I'm in creative so I don't have to worry about fuel, but the same thing happens in survival. So this ship behaves exactly as you would expect. So if we start accelerating towards the planet's surface, we're in the gravity well now. At the moment dampeners are on, so it's just bringing the ship to a stop. But if you turn the dampers off, as expected, the ship starts to fall. Accelerating towards the surface, dampers on, bring us to a stop again. So now let's just back ourselves out into space. So yep, we're in no gravity again, so bring the ship to a stop. So now we're going to paste in a small ship and dock it to the big one. If I can find it. Now I've lost the platform. So yep, that's docked by landing gears alone. Turn the engines off. So now with the big ship, we're going to do exactly the same thing, start flying towards the planet until we get into gravity. Yep, we're in gravity. Go a bit further. So now I'll bring the ship to a stop again. So if we turn the dampers off, just turn the dampers off, as you can see, despite the fact we're in gravity, with that small ship docked, even though its engine's off, I've turned all the power off, we're not falling. I'm not going to do it now, but you could fly all the way down to the surface and the ship would behave as if it's in space until you undock that big ship. As soon as you undock the little ship, it starts behaving as it should. So I've accelerated a little bit, but I'm not accelerating anymore, even with the dampeners off. So this time we'll bring the ship to a stop. Now if I now get out and undock that small ship and redock it, just need to make sure the dampeners are on so it doesn't start falling away from me. Yes, they are. So we'll just separate a little bit and then we'll redock. So we've now docked that small ship whilst under the influence of 0.05 gravity. Turn the engines off. Now if we get in our large ship and turn the inertial dampers off, we will start accelerating towards the surface as if we were under the influence of gravity, which is correct. Again, it will be 0.05 all the way down. So if we now leave the gravity well of the planet, so we're now in 0 Gs again, so this ship should not be under the influence of gravity at all. So if we bring it to a halt again, turn the dampeners off, but it appears that we're still under the influence of gravity because we're accelerating towards the planet. Now it doesn't matter where in the universe you are. Oh, jump drive's not charged, I won't make you sit through all that. So now if we jump, we are now 2,000 kilometers away from Earth. We're miles away from the nearest planet. There is no gravity out here. But if I turn the dampeners off, as you can see, we're still under the influence of that 0.05 gravity that we were when we docked the small ship. So we're being pulled towards nothing in space. And if I just let this continue, we would continue to accelerate until we hit the speed limit. The engines are off, we're still accelerating. Now if we can disconnect the small ship, oh, it's not via a connector, let's get out, do this the hard way. So just turn the landing gears off, disconnect it, it's disconnected now, they've gone yellow. Try and get back in this seat. You'll see that we're no longer under the influence of gravity. The ship has stopped accelerating. And that is the small ship docked to large ship gravity bug.